Hey everyone, it is Monday, November 28th. The time is 4:36 p.m. and the temperature right now is around 1 degree Celsius. And that was Finch Station I was just in. And I'm here in North York. And this here is Yonge Street. And for this one, I'm going to head south down Yonge Street through the Willowdale neighbourhood and finish up around Sheppard Avenue. And it should be pretty dark out by the time this one finishes. I think the official sunset time is in about 10 minutes from now. I am currently just north of Finch Avenue. And across the street there is the North American Center. I actually used to work in that building right there. And there's been a plan that's been approved by City Council called Reimagining Yonge Street. And that will run from where I started this walk, south down Yonge Street to just north of Highway 401, I think around Avondale Road. And that'll see 2 lanes of traffic reduced, and the sidewalks widened, and bike lanes installed. And that was approved back in December of 2020. So even though it's a done deal, with I think the design to be finalized between 2023 and 2025 with construction to start in 2026, a lot of local businesses have recently started to kick up a bit of a stink about it, claiming that the bike lanes will be bad for business. And apparently there's a number of signs in the windows of establishments. So I'm going to see if we can locate some of those on this one. So Finch is the northernmost subway station on this part of Line 1, although that will be extended up to Richmond Hill. I'll cross over to the west side of Yonge Street here. Oh, and I also think the ice rink at Mel Lastman Square may have opened up. So we'll swing through there and see if there's any ice skating action going on. I wondered why there's a couple of people pointing their camera up, taking pictures, but I think all these pigeons would be why. That's kind of neat. I think the last time I walked through North York was in August. Things were obviously a lot warmer back then. And there's a notice here to squeeze 25 and 35-story buildings on that lot. I think it's actually a restaurant across the street whose owner is the president of one of the associations spearheading the anti-bike lane messages going out. It is perfectly legal across as long as you don't interfere with traffic. This area is sometimes referred to as a second Koreatown or Koreatown North. I believe it's the owner of this restaurant here, Nimby, who's the president of the Korean Canadian Business Association of Ontario. And this is why I crossed the street. No bike lanes on Yonge Street between Sheppard and Finch. Reimagining plan to reduce from 6 to 4 lanes on Yonge Street will be a disaster and will have a serious impact for small businesses. If by serious impact they mean a very positive impact, they'd be correct. Petition proposes to construct bike lanes on streets running parallel to Yonge, Beecroft Road, or Doris Avenue, which is a long dead proposal that the Mayor of Toronto was originally behind. Doris Avenue and Beecroft are the roads that run parallel to Yonge Street for this stretch. And this misinformation campaign is brought to you by the Korean Canadian Business Association of Ontario. And a city councillor in the area, or the former city councillor who recently retired, championed the Reimagining Yonge Street project. As you can see, it's a very, very wide street. And it's quite hostile to cyclists to ride along here. I've done it several times. I can't blame those who avoid it. It's also not a very pedestrian-friendly area to walk around. Oh no! Hopefully that sign isn't supporting it. This is one of my favorite restaurants. I generally prefer to go to their Koreatown location. We heard similar cries from businesses along Danforth and Bloor and Yonge Street, only to see only a positive impact from adding bike lanes and improving the street landscape. And the same goes for the King Street Transit Priority Corridor. And the city has released studies showing the positive impact overall. just plain makes the city more livable. I like this area. I don't think a giant road / arterial is the best basis for a neighborhood, one with a subway line that's right around the corner from a major highway. The scale of this area certainly feels rather off. And this area does some things really well. For instance, here's a condo development. And what you find downtown is a lot of the newer condos are replacing many retail units with a few larger ones, and that's to attract larger, I guess, more financially stable tenants that ultimately remove or take away from the neighborhood. Instead of interesting local spots, you end up with a large bank and or Rexall or Shoppers or that sort of thing, which are large pharmacies. A lot of the developments in this area have a lot of smaller retail stores, which I think is excellent. Yes, just blindly follow the car in front of you through. And one of the concerns is that they're going to be removing street parking from this stretch, but I think it adds up to something like only 150 spots between Finch and Sheppard that would be lost. And this walk should be somewhere around 2 kilometers in total, or a little bit over that. Actually got my live streaming gear on me. I'm thinking of firing up a stream as soon as I'm done recording this. So by the time you're watching that, if you're interested, or watching this, you should be able to find the live stream replay to that one on the channel. I haven't seen too many of those signs though. I take that as a good sign. Looks like that tea shop didn't hold on.
Where's another one? I hope you know drop somewhere.
I was just about to say, it's been a pretty quiet evening so far. So that fire truck made an appearance. Oh, I think that used to be a struck tube. And again, another new development. A lot of retail developments on the first floor. That's good to see. And it looks like a food hall is moving in right across the street there. It does feel like there's pretty high turnover in Willowdale. Every time I walk through here, a number of new spots have popped up. And North York is a former borough that used to be a city of its own. Where I'm heading to, the midway point of this one, is Mel Lastman Square, and that's where City Hall used to be. And that's where we'll find the ice skating rink, which I'm hoping is opened up. The street here is Empress. And one of the big problems with this neighborhood is how far apart the street crossings are. You can go as far as the eye can see without any crossing north, pretty much. There's close to a kilometer between that one and this one. That's how you turn right at a red light. It looks like all the fire trucks are stopping just up ahead here. There's a movie theater across the street, and a large supermarket, a liquor store, and one of the few sit-down Wendy's restaurants we have in the city. There used to be a Best Buy, where that Dollarama now is. We've made it to Mel Lastman Square. We could head into the subway station there, just in that building. Let's go see if we have anyone skating down at the ice rink. It does appear to be set up. Maybe it's not yet formally open. Certainly not very Christmassy feeling up here in this part of North York. Feels like it's been dark out for the last few videos I've posted in a row. Maybe I'll get up early tomorrow and do something while the sun's still out. Just noting this place. Welcome to Designer Row, brand name fashion for less. It looks like a winter style store. There's the Meridian Arts Center. This cafe landlord chain has really popped up recently. See those tall buildings straight ahead. We're around the intersection of Yonge and Sheppard. That's where Sheppard-Yonge Station is. I think what I'll do is I'll hop on the subway and just head one stop north back up to North York and start my stream from there. It's good to see progress finally being made on that side of the street. That's just been a wall of construction hoarding for the last several years. I haven't really noticed any more of those signs. I read an article about it in one of the major newspapers. I forget which one, and I think it was a topic of discussion on Reddit a few weeks ago. Maybe it was just a slow news day. And this is Elmhurst Avenue. There's the Young Shepherd Center across the street. There used to be a movie theater in there until Cineplex and Famous Players merged, and they closed it down and rebranded the Empress Walk Famous Players to Cineplex. That's the one I just walked by earlier at the North York Center. There's someone on a bike over there. Oh, there we go. Oh, I think this place is also owned by the same owner of that other restaurant and the president of the Korean Canadian Business Association. One more business for me not to frequent. That is a pretty awesome purpley sky. And this is Sheppard Avenue. It looks like there's going to be another new development across the street. This whole area is kind of an interesting high-rise corridor. It really just runs along Yonge Street. And as soon as you go a few blocks out, east or west, you're in low-density suburbia. And I've never found my way into the subway from this corner here at Yonge and Points. I have on that corner over there. So let's head in through this one. So there's a pole indicating the subway's here. Here's the entrance. And I should have a free transfer still here. There we go. So I'm going to hop on a northbound train here and head north for one stop. And there we go. All right, I hope you enjoyed this one through North York. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. And if you wish to support the channel, there's links to channel membership and Patreon in the description. I have an Instagram account at Johnny Strides.
Line 1, for Finch.
All right, I'm going to get on the train here. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.